नमस्कार विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, स्थापत्य अभियांत्रिकी सहाय्यक 2014 ची एक्झामचा क्वेश्चन पेपर आणि आन्सर मी घेऊन आलेलो आहे. तर सर्वात प्रथम आपण पाहूया सर्व प्रश्न. नंबर 1, रस्ते विकास आराखडा तयार करण्याकरिता नेमलेल्या जिल्हास्तरीय समितीमध्ये खालीलपैकी कोण नसतात? तर हे अधीक्षक अभियंता हे नसतात, म्हणजे बाकीचे जिल्हा परिषद कार्यकारी अधिकारी, जिल्हाधिकारी, पालकमंत्री तिघजण असतात. प्रश्न क्रमांक 2, एक्सटेन्सिव्ह इज सॉफ्टवेअर युज्ड बाय सिव्हिल इंजिनियर्स फॉर बिल्डिंग डिझाईन. 3, महाराष्ट्राच्या पश्चिम किनारपट्टीला सागरी महामार्ग सर्वात मोठा पूल विजयदुर्ग येथे आहे. 4, मोस्ट ऑफ द ॲक्सिडेंट्स इन कन्स्ट्रक्शन इंडस्ट्री हॅपन ड्यू टू बोथ ए अँड बी, म्हणजे लॅक ऑफ एज्युकेशन अँड ट्रेनिंग आणि निग्लिजन्स अँड इग्नोरन्समुळे ते जास्तीत जास्त ॲक्सिडेंट घडतात. नंबर 5, साईट ऑर्डर बुक इज युज्ड फॉर रेकॉर्डिंग instructions by the executive engineers. Which of the following relates to the information of the Himalayas? Accumulation of the lost deposits. 7, tsunamis are waves generated by volcanic eruptions. 8, the western Ghats and eastern Ghats meet at Nilgiri Hills. The potential energy of vertical raised body is equal to the kinetic energy of vertical falling body. StatPro software is brought by CSI America. 11, under which seismic zone does Mumbai lie according to the IS 1893 Part 1:2002? 4, how many seismograph stations are needed to locate the epicenter of an earthquake? 4, how many days of minimum employment is provided under Manrega? 90. In which year was the National Building Code published? 1970. Which of the following is not a principle of planning? Structural stability. Fire resistance of a concrete element depends upon all of these. म्हणजे वरचे तिन्ही पण. Details of member size, cover the steel reinforcement आणि type of aggregate. 17. When fractional distillation of crude coal tar is done at higher temperature, that is 450 degrees Celsius, a black or brown black residue that remains is called collateral cement. 18. Strength of concrete is maximum in compression. Degree of saturation of a natural soil deposits having water content 15% specific gravity 2.50 and wide ratio 0.5 is 75%. 20. Choose the soil group which does not swell when wet. त्याचं उत्तर आहे मॉन्ट्रोलिनाइट. 21. ली कॅटलाइन्स apparatus is used for testing soundness of cement. 22. Which of the following is not a type of shear reinforcement? Bent up bars. 23. For distribution reinforcement in slabs, the maximum spacing allowed by IS 456-2000 is 5 times the effective depth. 24. As per IRC, maximum limit of super elevation of mixed traffic in plain and following terrain roads is 5%. 25. Ultimate strength to cement is provided by dicalcium silicate. 26. In a liquid limit test, the moisture content at 10 blows was 70% and that at 100 blows was 20%. The liquid limit of this soil is 35%. 27. An ideal vertical curve to join two gradients is elliptical. 28. A dumpy level is set up with its eyepiece vertically over a peg A. The height from the top of peg A to the center of the eyepiece is 1.50 m and the reading on peg B is 0.705 m. The level is then set up over B. The height of the eyepiece above peg B is 1.490 m and a reading on A is 2.195 m. The difference in level between A and B is, the answer is 0.770 m. 29. In CGS system, the units of kinetic viscosity is Stoke. Pick up the correct statement from the following. Super elevation on roads is not directly proportional to velocity of vehicles. 31. Hardest grade of bitumen is 50 by 60. The diameter of reinforcing bars shall not exceed the 1 by 8 of total thickness of slabs. Question number 33. The strength of cement reduces approximately by 30% after 12 months of period from its manufacturing date. When a volatile dilute is added to bitumen to change its velocity, the resultant material is called cut back. This. The first distillation of temperature, that is 39 degrees Celsius, for distillation test of bar gives the idea of water content in tar. 36. The broad gauge is 0.762 meter wide. Vertical stiffener in plate girders is provided to prevent local buckling of flank. 38. A flow in which liquid particle has a definite path and their paths do not cross each other is called streamline flow. 39. The maximum net pressure intensity causing shear failure of soil is known as ultimate bearing. 40. The strength of brick masonry in 1:6 in cement mortar is 40 T oblique m square. 41. Bitumen is solute in the petrol. 42. B2 tender indicates item rate tender. 43. Cavitation in terms of flow in pipes is caused by low pressure. 44. The local swelling of a finished plaster is termed as cracking. 45. The steepest gradient permitted to road is called as fueling gradient. 46. The minimum value of camber provided for thin bituminous surface hills roads is 3%. 47. Mixed design proportion of M20 concrete is 1.1.5:3. 48. Thickness of a pavement may be reduced considerably by a compaction of soil. Speed limit is a road sign informative. Railway station at which a railway line or of its branch lines terminated are called halt station. Account. The dry density of a moist soil is no specific relation the bulk density. 52. The breaking up of road surface layer through cracking into some irregular shape area is called creeping. थँक यू. डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्समध्ये तुम्हाला क्वेश्चन पेपर मिळून जाईल. धन्यवाद.